Hey guys, I'm Clark and welcome to Music City Indoor Karting. Today we're going to go over how to get around this track fast. I'm going to point out some of the features of this new layout. Come with me while we take this journey around the go-kart track. So racing slicks are some of the most slippery things on the planet until you get them up to temperature. And when that happens, you'll never feel something as grippy as that. And that usually takes 1.5 to 2.5 laps. And that you'll feel it kick in. You'll go around a turn, and on the first lap you'll have been sliding. Once you get heat in the tires, you'll just be gripping through there and feeling the G-force pull you into the side of the seat. Now this is a good section of the track because it makes you think about what really is a turn. As the great Michael Schumacher said, you look at the course as a series of turns, I look at it as a straight line. Now what you might want to do in the beginning is take each of these as one individual turn. No. What we got to do is find the straightest path through all of these S's. So what do I mean by making this a straight line? You see a bunch of turns, don't you? Well, if you look at the angle of the kart, we're going through 2 turns in a perfectly straight line, just about. We're right at the apex here, which is the clipping point for when you cut through to the closest point of the track. You can extend all of your power and speed through there without scrubbing the tires across and getting the dirty word drifting. So on these corners, we got to think to ourselves, do we want to hit a straight line here? That's not the right idea, because up next is a sharp left-hander. So what we got to do is swing out here just a little bit towards the inside of the track, which is less of a straight line. But what it does for you is sets you up to hit a late apex on this one. An early apex will put you leaving the corner straight into this wall, which I don't know about you, but hitting a wall is pretty bad. So what we want to do is hit the attack angle from over here. So we come straight through, hit a late apex, and set ourselves up perfect to have a late braking zone. Come around this corner right over here, which is a very sharp hairpin left-hander. And those are the most difficult things on the track when you're coming from high-speed S's. Common mistake I see on this corner is people coming in real hot and then slamming the brakes after they hit the wall over there. And the other common problem that I see, other than the wrong line, other than not braking, thinking, oh, I can hit this at 30 miles an hour and take a sharp turn and be totally fine. No. The other thing is, they come in here and then they slam on the brakes, and these go-karts don't have ABS. They lock up the rear wheels because they only brake in the rear wheels. The same thing as taking your car down the road, yanking the e-brake and going, I'll be fine. Okay, so if you look at this, I'm walking in a perfectly straight line right now. This is 2 turns right here that always get overcomplicated. You're coming off of this hairpin, which if you take the right line, you come out here, then you hit this at a perfectly straight line. It's just a drag race from here to there. And then it leads you into the most fun section of this new course layout, and personally my favorite. It's one of the few spots in this course that is actually a straight line. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. When things are the easiest, it's when things are truly the most difficult. It's very deceiving. A lot of people come out of that turn and go out wide over to this wall. Well, that sends you straight into this wall. You'll be hitting it head first, you'll drift way too much. What you gotta do, continue the turn, take it wide and have it arc back in very smooth. Smooth is always better than aggressive. Come back through against this wall so you can be ready for your turn-in point, which is vaguely here. You turn in, and you come straight through, and you want to clip. When I say clip, you don't want to touch the wall, but you want to clip the apex where you go right across, right here. So you go straight through here on to the next corner. Now, that seems difficult, and it is, but that's what makes racing really interesting, because that is the shortest distance around the track, going straight through here. Straight line is always shorter than a curved line. It also means you'll drift less. But when you're coming in here hot, you're gonna feel what we call rotation, which is not drifting. Rotation is a slight movement in the back, which is beautiful. That's the quickest way around a track. No drifting, always rotating. This is a go-kart. Now that's probably pretty obvious to you. But what's not obvious is how to sit in one. So let's go ahead and take a seat right here. Now the common mistake I see is sitting way too far back, especially on the youngsters. You want to have an aggressive sitting position, so your elbows are a little bit bent. You're going to hold at about 9 3, so that you have control the whole time. You should know something. 30 seconds or below means that you're going pretty dang quick. So now that you have all the tools and all the tricks and tips that I'm willing to give you so that I can still maintain one of the fastest times here, it's time for you to come out and try and beat me on the racetrack. So, why don't we go ahead and get started?